Okay, now this is the second video. I just did a video called "You Are Your Only Enemy" because you are your only enemy, because you choose how to react to the world and thus how the world makes you feel, right? So therefore, ultimately, you are your only enemy. So this is a follow-up of that video. And the topic of this video will actually be that whenever there is a problem that comes into your life, a negative thing, someone does something negative to you, for example, then there are two perspectives you can look at it. You can either see that this is a problem that don't belong. This is a problem that I don't want. Or you can see it from your soul's, your higher self's, your spirit's perspective. And you can see, okay, oh, a creative challenge. How nice. Because it is the creative challenges that make me grow and expand into more of my potential, so that I can realize my potential. Because if there were no creative challenges in your life, then you wouldn't get an opportunity to grow to your potential. Because it is how you handle your creative challenges that will manifest your greatest potential. So when something bad happens, you can see it in either as a problem that don't belong, and you can get angry and get all the conditional feelings, frustration, anger, whatever, or you can take responsibility for your life, no longer be a victim, but you take responsibility consciousness and you say, oh, from responsibility's point of view, this is a creative challenge, not a problem. So see, you've shifted from victim mentality, that this is a problem that don't belong and you get angry, whatever, or you have self-responsibility perspective on it. The first was the ego's perspective, the second is your spirit's perspective. From spirit's perspective, this is a creative challenge that will help me to take out my potential, to realize my potential. So I can grow. By the way I handle the challenge, I can grow and I can find new strengths and new talents within myself that hadn't it been for this challenge, I wouldn't have found this strength or talent within me. It is the creative challenges that help you discover your hidden strengths and talents that will help you take one step further towards manifesting your spirit's potential. Therefore, so I speak. Therefore, the next time something negative comes your way that makes you feel bad, take a step back, shift your channel from the ego's perspective and shift it to your spirit's perspective and see, okay, this person makes me feel bad, or this situation makes me feel bad, or why are they doing that? What is happening to me right now? Take a step back and say, okay, a creative challenge has been put in front of me. And depending on how I handle this, I welcome the challenges. Welcome the creative challenges in your life. Have a perspective that you see every obstacle, every problem as a creative challenge. So, another thing, so this is my second insight of today, which ties into the first insight that we did about you are your only enemy. So, the second thing I would like to say here is you have to be non-attached to the things you own. You have to be non-attached. And what does that mean? Means that you cannot choose your own reactions towards life. towards what other people do against you. Now I'm talking about what I said about in the other video. You cannot live according to that. You cannot choose your own reactions if you are attached to something. You can either be attached to your mortal sense of identity, you can be attached to the things you have, you can be attached to... Now I got it. Like I said in the last video, there are no enemies. Every person that makes you feel bad is giving you an opportunity to see that fear is a mirror. Fear is a mirror that reflects to you, that gives you an opportunity to see that you're still attached to something. For example, let's say I have an iPhone. I'm taking my videos using an iPhone. And let's say I'm sitting here and then I'm afraid that someone may steal my phone. Then suddenly, other people can have power over me. Because if someone would come and steal my phone, I would react, of course, because there's a fear, there's an attachment in me. But if I want to get into my power and have absolutely no fear in this moment, that if someone steals my phone, bless you, take it, it's yours. I'm not attached to my phone. Then suddenly I will find that I don't have the fear of someone stealing my phone, therefore no one has power over me in this moment. So if you want to reach to your inner power where other people or circumstances don't have power over your reactions, because you can choose your own reactions, in order to get into that place of power of your spirit, your ego must let go of all attachments to anything in the world. So, this is why Jesus said, unless you sell everything you have and give to the poor, you cannot be my disciple. The Christ consciousness we're speaking about here. If you want to reach the Christ consciousness, the fearless consciousness, the consciousness of no fear, you have to make a life decision to not be attached to anything in this life. Nothing. You must be completely non-attached. You must be willing to die any moment. You must be willing to die any moment. You're not attached to your life. You're not attached to the things you own. You're not attached to anything in your life. Only then. So the next time you feel fear, someone makes you fearful, or some situation makes me fearful, whatever, remember that it's a mirror that reflects to you that you still are attached to something. That's what fear is. What is fear? Let me give you my definition of fear. My definition of fear is, it's a mirror that reflects to you, gives you an opportunity to see that, are you still attached to something or are you not? So if you're not attached to your life and someone threatens to kill you, you will just laugh about it. The other person will have no power over you. Nothing has power over you. That's my main message. That's my new insight. Number 2 is that nothing has power over you. If you see it as a creative challenge, if you embrace the challenges, if you are non-attached, your only focus is your spiritual growth. I'm not saying that you should not enjoy life. I'm not saying any of that. Enjoy food, enjoy having a cell phone, enjoy these things, but with non-attachments. Our Lord Buddha, the Ascended Master, Lord Buddha, Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, they all came with the same message. Be non-attached. You must be ready to die any moment. You must be ready to lose everything you have in any moment. If you have not reached that state of non-attachment, where you're ready to lose your life, you're ready to lose everything you own any moment, then you will continue having fear. You will not be able to be in a fearless consciousness. So as long as you have attachments to something, there will always be people, there will always be circumstances that can make you fearful. So non-attachment, non-attachment, non-attachment. I cannot say this enough. Non-attachment. That's what Jesus showed us when he walked the earth 2,000 years ago. He was showing us the Christ consciousness. AskRealJesus.com. Go there. Check him out. AskRealJesus.com. Jesus is speaking through Kim Michaels. I am a universalist. I believe in the Christ consciousness. So, if you want to walk the way of Christ consciousness, you must be ready to lose everything you have. Only then can you be 100% free from fear. And only then can you actually choose your own reactions. Because as long as you are attached to something, you are gonna react with the conditional feelings. You are gonna react negatively when challenges come. So non-attachment is the absolute most important thing, meaning you must be ready to die any moment. That was the message of Jesus. He said, unless you're ready to lose everything you have, even your life, you're still gonna be attached. And then the prince of this world has something in you. But I can say that the prince of this world has nothing in me, because I have no attachments. There are no strings for the devil to pull me into the direction of fear, because I am non-attached. I'm ready to die any moment because I know there's no death. So non-attachment, number one non-attachment. And number two, there are no problems, there are only creative challenges that will help you manifest your potential. But in order to reach these two states, these two perspectives, non-attachment is crucial. Because without non-attachments, these will fall. That is the second insight. This is Insight Diary with Soul Warrior. Thank you.